Teleportation! Don't let me explore or anything. I see. The both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward, based on your performance during training.
Huh? We're getting paid for training? Not that I'll complain, but are you sure?
Naturally. It is part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild.
Right. I'll do my best.
You did it. Got 2,000 Mira and a lot of BP. Rank advanced to Senior Bracer G+ rank. Receive silver chain accessory as a perk. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently.
It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again.
I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct?
Yeah, Karna and Gray are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elnan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full skilled bracers now. We're gonna have to be really busy from now on.
Alright, sorry about that.
And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out of Leiston Fortress.
Cassius Brigadier General Bright has been welcomed back into the army and is now the head of the military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point.
What?
Yeah.
What? He's the head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position.
As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle.
The future? Entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know? That's gonna mean we're down our S-rank hero too, though.
I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with.
Huh? Right, you mean the society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away?
No, they've done nothing obvious, but that is admittedly how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the change in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions.
The monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is.
To start with, heretofore, undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening.
So, every beastie out there is nastier just 'cause? Aw, man. It's definitely the society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble.
Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after.
Ah, crap.
Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts, and I'd very much like for the two of you to be part of it.
A response? Ah, you two are here already. I wanted to meet you at the port.
Schera! And Agate!
Schera? And Agate too. This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you.
You two got back sooner than I thought.
I'm really happy to see you too, Schera. And Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. Think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man was told me about Joshua, you know. I'd heard you were pretty broken up over it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah?
Yeah, mostly. More to the point though, why are you two together? Good question. I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. Oh really? It isn't that rare, you two.
Gotta admit we don't work together that often, Scherazard.
Actually, Scherazard and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A mission?
Indeed. They will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros.
What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain that the society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says.
We're gonna be wandering all across Liberal, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is probably not gonna be that the most exciting job ever, is the point.
Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So I'm guessing you want us to tag along.
Yes. I'd like to assign you, the two of you to assist Scherazard and Agate. The plan is to have Schera and Agate investigate different areas separately. I would like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the society really is as dangerous as we think it is.
Okay, so one of us helps Schera, and the other helps Agate?
Exactly. Are you willing to assist?
You bet we are. I was going to go looking for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on.
Thank you. I'm glad we have the help.
Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be a team formation. I'll be fine with either of you, really.
We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out best.
Of course you have to push the decision on to us.
One sec. Sorry about that.
What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well, this might be kinda irresponsible of me, but I think it would be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise. Well, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me.
Either way, girl's got a point. Schera and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are way different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. Focus more on cutting things down with my sword.
And I emphasize speed, the range of my whip and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you the best. Well then I'll...
Okay, so I've heard about this. And this basically dictates difficulty for a little bit. I've heard Agate is basically easy mode. That's what I heard. I'm actually going to take a sec to double check that. Alright, sorry about that. So, I've looked it up, and people actually really recommend Agate. I don't know. They said because of the whole, there's more gender-specific equipment, and also there's a point where things get turned around or something. You get put with a character you didn't pick. As much as I would love to take Schera, I'll take Agate. Huh. Alright then. Just keep in mind you're a full bracer now. I ain't gonna go easy on you. Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I know. I kinda thought you might say something macho like that.
What?
Come on now, starting off with an argument is probably not the best way to begin this trip. Anyway, that will make Annalise and me the other team. I'm looking forward to seeing how your training turned out. Heck yeah! It feels like forever since we worked together, Schera.
So with that out of the way, the next step is figuring out how we're gonna wander the country looking for shadows.
Any thoughts, Elnan?
Possibly. I would suggest beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from the Ruan and Roland branches today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that.
That sounds just lovely. I suppose I have been away from Roland for too long. I'd best go help Aina. Yeah, I think that's for the best. It's been a while since I've seen Aina too. This'll be fun.
We're headed to Ruan then. You're cool with that, right, Estelle?
Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruan is doing.
I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone.
Okay, we'll get a bit of an early start then. Estelle, you just gotten back too. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Me too. It sounds like Aina and Roland really need some help too, though. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. You got it. Estelle, I'm sure you're fine, but don't fret yourself to loose ends, alright? Schera. My tarot tells me that the bond between you and Joshua has not been severed yet. So don't worry. Believe in your connection to him. Follow it and your trail will be clear. I know it. Yeah. Thanks, Schera. I feel a lot better now. Come on now, don't make that face. You're a full bracer, remember? Be proud of yourself. Right, I am. So, Estelle, guess this is goodbye for now then. Annalise, thanks for going with me on my training. Sure, I asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Schera said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. Don't tell her everything. Hey, what's with being upfront at this point? What's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say it too. Thank you. Annalise. And, okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Huh? I, like to think we're already friends, but well... I'd like if you and me, Estelle, we could become something more. Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try and stop me, Schera.
What's going on?
I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my.
Really? Right here in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me.
I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So, what do you think? I mean, I'm really happy and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's, Joshua and some kind of issue on a couple fronts, or more than a couple, or rather, I don't... Joshua? What's, he have to do with this? And, what problems would there be on a couple of fronts if, we become rivals?
Okay.
Rivals? Yeah, we're about the same age, about, equal in skill level. I thought it'd help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you meant. Alright then. I still right hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfried. Consider the gauntlet thrown. In your face, even. Sweet. Alright, step 1. A race to see which one of us can reach Agate in Schera's level first. Bring it, Sword Brain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Krosner.
Seriously. Nothing's scarier than a couple kids charging straight ahead.
This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. That's us, I'm afraid. Well then, you two, stay safe. We'll contact you through the guild should we find anything. Keep in touch with us as well.
Will do.
See ya, Annalise. Schera, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle.
And there they go. And they're gone.
Okay then. Should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Ruan-bound flight?
Yes, the ship bound for Ruan ought to get here soon enough. Sure you don't want to do some shopping or something, though? Been a month.
I wouldn't mind hitting the department stores, but are you sure you wouldn't mind, Agate?
I'm easy, really. Guys just charge into things without any planning, you see. Girls are the ones who actually bother preparing and whatnot. I say choose what you think is important.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I can get what I need in Ruan. Let's just get our tickets.
Works for me. Tickets should be sold in the lobby of the airship company building.
Let's go.
Alright, so we have taken Agate Krosner. He's got seal, he's got attack. He's got quite a few things. Want to give him some defense. I know he's more of a fighter, but it will help. I'm going to give him an EP cut. Alright, and now let's go get our tickets. Handle in the building nearby, thank you. Okay. Alright, guess that's that map. Where's just the map? Do I not have that mapped on my buttons? I don't. Oh, it only shows... Oh my god. The building nearby, so... What, this thing? No, I can't get in that way. I will find out. No, this one. The Liberal Orbital Ship Public... Yep.
Huh? What?
Bespected woman.
Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be.
Huh, you took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think liberals' internal politics were your plaything.
It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests.
Long-standing friend? Some friend you are. You didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't.
What did you just...
Oh, it's him. My Lord Ambassador, Schera. May I suggest we leave, the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, Ambassador, Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies.
Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from the pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose.
What did you just...
Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me.
That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or traditions are, my lord. Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands, as you will, my lord.
It's him. I forgot his name. Hiya.
Estelle, yes. It's been some time since the martial arts competition, I believe.
I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and a dog?
The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davo Schera. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital.
Oh, I see.
Awful damn childish for a couple of ambassadors. Can those two really do their jobs?
Agate.
I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways.
I guess I can see that. Though maybe it's 'cause I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. Something about an engine provision and liberals' internal politics? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask.
No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and the Republic both, but we are bumped into Ambassador Cochrane from when we came by to finalize the details of the deal.
Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine then?
An orbital ship's engine is what determines what a ship can really do. Since you can install them in military ships, you usually don't just hand them out like candy.
Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean...
Not at all, it's true. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least that's her plan as I understand it.
I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know? It's something that should really change how people negotiate.
Yes, you have reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for an air ticket, yeah? Air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here.
Oh, yeah. Say, Mueller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to the Arabonia already?
What? You've not heard?
Haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kind of bad about that.
Oh, don't worry. That half-wit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was going to visit Elmo's Springs, if I remember right.
Okay, then. Huh. Yeah, that sounds like Olivier, alright.
Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire.
Thanks, Mueller.
Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. That's one hell of a stiff military type for a friend you've got of that golden-haired guy. Who is he?
Mueller's the resident military officer for the Arabonian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself.
Well, built and he made sure not to leave himself open at any point in our chat. A well-trained dog of the military and hiding some sharp fangs to boot.
There you go again. He does seem like he's really strong, though.
I don't trust any Imperials. That includes Blondie. It seems like he talked to Cassius about something, but who knows what his plan is, what with staying so long.
I guess that's a good point. Although Olivier may be weird, but I can't think of him as a bad guy. Even Mueller doesn't seem all that malevolent, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get over to the counter and get our tickets. Alright, I'm actually going to make a save, because I should have done that right as I gained control. Alright, let's get our tickets.
Welcome. Will you be using our national flights or our international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me. You are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you with Stella and Agate? Yes? I have already received payment from Elnan with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets.
Got boarding pass.
I see, so Elnan did.
Nice, Elnan. He's always ahead.
Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there.
Alright, talk to the sky.
Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets.
Once we check in, we should stick around and wait for the ship. Sure you got everything you need?
Very well. Please come by when you are ready to fly with us. Am I allowed to leave?
Okay, I can't leave. So, I mean, what's the point? Whatever, let's just do it. Alright, check in.
Very well. Please sign these papers here. Sure.
Stella and her companion finished checking in.
Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay.
Right then, let's find a good bench and wait for the next ship. There it is. We're flying now. No more just walks to Ruan. We've already explored the entire kingdom, basically. So now we get to do things a little quicker. Airliner Linde.
What a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this there.
Maybe. They've got bigger things heating the place up than tourism, though.
Other than tourism? What do you mean?
The election for the new mayor. Apparently there are two popular candidates to replace old Dalmore.
So it's like an actual fight of an election. Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? We can't just let the mayor's office sit empty.
Yeah, whole thing's been a bit of a mess ever since you guys blew that case wide open. I heard about what you did, from, Jean.
Yeah, after you left, me and Joshua and Chloe worked on that. Well, we had some help from a reporter, too, and the actual arrest was done by Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard.
Even better. You're smart enough to see it wasn't all just you. By Chloe, though, you mean the girl in the uniform, right? AKA Princess Claudia? Man, that blew my friggin' mind when I heard that in the castle.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivier, I guess, for better or for worse. And not just them, Tita too, and Zin.
I told Tita and her old fogey about what was up with you. I figured they'd worry too much if they were kept in the dark.
Oh, thanks, Agate.
Yeah, well, you'd better send them a letter soon, or meet them in person, or whatever. They miss you. Oh, and Zin went back to Calvert after the festival. He said to give you his best.
I see. I wish I could have said goodbye.
As for the princess, pretty sure she went back to Genis Royal Academy. We'll be in Ruan for a while, so I think we can find some time to drop in and say hi at least.
Yeah, you're right.
What, did I say something funny?
Oh no, not really. I was just thinking, you're a lot more thoughtful than you look, Agate. You even offered to let me do some shopping before we left the capital.
Thoughtful? I'm not, I am, but, forget it. Whatever. I'm gonna go take a nap in my seat until we arrive. Don't get so absorbed in wandering around that you forget to get off at Ruan. Yeah.
Okay, you really do try too hard sometimes. Anyway, I think I'll take his advice. Time for a bit of looking around before we arrive.
Hey, don't get too close to the edge. What'll happen if you fall, eh?
Wow, this is so cool. Hey, look. That tree is so tiny.
Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Saphiro Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know, the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. Well, the last person that was inspecting the towers, I want to punch in the face, so might not want to tell me about your endeavors. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomenons around the Tetrasilic Towers. A little late, but being better to investigate now than never, right? To the right, you can see Lake Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake.
I finished my duties at Gransell Cathedral, and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. The ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear.
You'll be fine. Man, just when I thought we'd get to rest in Bose for a bit, it's straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in ornaments is going to explode after all. The plan is to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. Feel like I shouldn't be down here. This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head on wandering around. Alright, well, that's a sign to leave. Hello, Captain. Do you have business on the... Wait a moment. You're that girl from before.
Hi, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right?
Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew.
You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I've once helped to rescue.
Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Linde's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything.
I will. Thanks, sir.
Oh, I'm just... What's up here? Oh, there's a gate. Oh, he fell asleep.
He's already completely passed out.
Oh, you have a seat. Is there someone specific? Oh, hello. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's water lives.
Someone hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle.
Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwumpfish of Valeria Lake again?
For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits.
Wow, Wow, you sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm not that into fishing.
Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it from what I saw in the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this.
Huh?
Fishing book. Progress rod.
This is,
It's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fishermen's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruan?
Yeah, I am actually.
Oh, well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruan.
Huh, I guess it'd be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside area.
As I mentioned, there's a point within the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough.
Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot.
I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. Is that all I needed? Can I just pass the time? Be done? Second time riding a passenger liner. The first time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. Please let nothing happen this time, almighty adios. Now on my watch. So next up is Ruan, huh? Speaking of Ruan, that whole thing with the Mayor Dalmore being arrested was a real shocker. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over it, but that's not too surprising. The Sky Bandits aren't going to do anything else. Trust me. Can I just now wait it out? Grandpa is such a worrywart. Do with them. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they going to do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? Am I done yet?
Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we can meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right, I'm Claire. I made it to the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Linde back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Linde again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. This guy. Oh, no way.
I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Is this guy? Oh, the Casino of Ruan's finally finished, huh? I heard there's actual gambling in this game.
Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Ruan shortly.
One sec.
Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Oops, I'd better get to my seat.
Ruan! It has been so long. Oh man. Being back in Ruan. Hey there. Oh hey, welcome back. Boy, I'm glad you guys are here. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope.
Sending us out already?
We were expecting a little board work, but anything urgent come up lately? Well, no. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the elections that the tourists have stayed away for a bit.
Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard.
Mr. Norman, who is the proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portus, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and everywhere else, and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting.
I get it now. That is huge. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sorta curious to see where it goes.
Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There is actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into.
Oh, what's up?
Well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. The heck? Ain't like you to beat around the bush, Gene. Since when do you hesitate to pile the work on? Come on, spit it out. Well, thanks for the honesty, I think. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were going to look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up.
No, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings?
Okay, so it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Ruan, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province.
They saw a white shadow at night? Wait, you mean...
So that's why you said a ghost. And it probably isn't a prank or a trick of the eyes. People are seeing this thing all over. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten, while you're traveling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports?
Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with, so much else going on. Yeah, that's it.
Estelle, are you...
What? No, not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts, a little.
More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... No, we'll take it. Don't forget, a big part of our mission is investigating the society. We're to keep an eye out for even the slightest hints of activity from them. That's the plan, remember?
Oh,
Everyone has things they have trouble handling. Everyone. So don't be afraid to admit you're scared of something. But admit it. And do something about it instead of just running away from it. Ouch. A little harsh, don't you think, Agate?
No, Agate's totally right. I'm afraid of ghosts, but no ghosts could match the terror I felt the day Joshua disappeared.
Estelle. Now you get it.
Jean, we'll be investigating those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise.
Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from a guard at Air Letton. Apparently, he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him.
Okay, not scared.
Second one I know of is a sighting by a member of the Ravens. Figure that one should be easy since Agate is with you. If he doesn't talk, I'll remind the guys of who his real boss is.
Oh, cut it out with the macho stuff. They seemed kind of different during the tournament in Gransel, you know.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Well, do try to be subtle about it, yes. The last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage.
Wait, are the orphanage kids?
Yes, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh right, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was.
It is? That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building.
And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure you check it. Bracer quests, which you may choose to accept or ignore, are posted on the board in each guild house. If you approach the board and press the confirm prompt when the exclamation mark appears, you can see the full list. Yes, we already know about all that. Once you heard what all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out.
Understood. The Ravens hang out right here in the city in the warehouse district. You might check them out first.
Right. The warehouse district is across the bridge by the harbor. Let's move out. And with that, I'm actually going to call it quits for now. So next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, we're going to be investigating ghost stories, or possibly just doing quests. We'll see. I'll see you guys then.